All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the 9019 podcast. I'm Jonathan Marshall, and we are diving back into the Tomb of Annihilation. I hope everybody's doing well in these troubled times. It's been a couple weeks since we gamed last, something like it anyway. The scheduling has been rugged, and probably will be for a little while, at least until some semblance of normal can be had. But as always, we appreciate the love and support, and hopefully we can have a good time tonight. Maybe get somebody killed. What do you guys think?
Fucking doubtful.
Let's stay away from the getting killed part.
Yeah.
Let's hit it. Get that music going.
Mortal Kombat!
Test your might. Yeah. All right. So last week, some.
Boy, you don't want that to go down the wrong pipe.
We gotta wait for the Coronaville to fucking cease over here.
Are we going in the recap territory?
Yeah.
Recap!
So last week, some more necrotic damage was taken. This was by Irame. She took 5 points of necrotic,
I think I took 10.
Was it 10? No.
I think it was.
How did you take 10? You got stuck in the aura twice?
Okay, it was 5.
It sounded like 5 to me. I could be wrong. I thought you had walked into the aura, got hit with it, and then Gunther came up and finished it off. Boom. On his attack. But
Maybe
yeah.
10 total.
Yeah, it was 10 total. I'm
Maybe it was
pretty
10 yeah, probably 10 total. So yeah, that would make sense. So from there, after Gunther lands the finishing blow on the final Bodak. Is it Bodak?
That's what we've
Yeah,
been
it was
saying.
the Bodaks.
It was the Bodax, like the Cardi B song.
I had a Bodak poster hanging up on my bedroom wall when I was a young person.
Did you?
James is just shaking his head. I guess it didn't play as well. Nobody else is laughing. Bodak poster.
A Bodak.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Bodak.
I'm trying to find a
Christy's
way to
trying to
make
figure it out.
Bodak sound like New Kids on the Block, but I'm just not seeing it.
It takes years of training to get them to sound that way.
From there, you guys left out the northern door. You reconvened with Yaka. Shortly after, you discovered a lizard that was able to speak Druidic. It shared a bit of info about its previous companions, the Yellow Banner Company, or the Company of the Yellow Banner, as it were. I just wanted to read something out. Because there was a little bit of, I asked you guys a question, and even at the time, I knew there was something there that made me think of it, but I wasn't sure what. But I had asked where in history you guys read or heard about these four-armed... I'm sorry?
Nothing. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What were you saying?
I had to turn my back to my wife now. She's angering me. No. You get my backside now.
Yeah, well, you're not getting mine.
That's okay. Once a day is fine for me. I'm not greedy. To those who find this, Now this was. You guys remember the ring room?
Yeah.
I went to the other dimension there. There was a journal on the corpse, right? It says, to those who find this, know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The warlord Raznasi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on orders of his master, Acererak. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery. Alas, it seems he has won. Our company was separated after the incident with the four-armed gargoyle.
I have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
First, just to refresh my memory, was it Svitlongi and Copernicus in the ring room? No, we got trapped somewhere else. Everybody was in the ring, right?
Yeah, you're talking about the spinning room.
Okay.
Yep, that was Svitlongi and Copernicus. You guys, it was in a crawl space, and the whole room spun.
But the extra dimensional ring room, that was the whole party?
Yep.
Yeah, and we sort of inadvertently avoided getting caught in that trap.
Because we used the corpse to guide ourselves back?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, second question. As a player, like metagaming-wise, I know what a phylactery is. Do our characters know? Do we have this lore?
Absolutely, I would
Okay,
imagine. I
okay.
mean, I think that is a good question, though. I guess I just always took it for granted. I always just assumed that adventurers, especially of the night, I would even say as far as first level adventurers, that probably are at least familiar with Lich lore, right?
Maybe some basics.
Maybe they haven't seen a Lich or experienced one firsthand, but I mean, they are like
legendary.
a dominant force. Some of the greatest villains of Faerun's history have been Liches. So it'd be
okay.
like us in Hitler lore, right? You know?
Okay, so based on this clue that we found, we know that there's a lich named Acererak, right?
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. And you also learned that, well, you already kind of knew, but this only solidified that the warlord Raznasi was taking marching orders from Acererak. But you guys kind of already
Piece that together a bit.
that together.
Yeah. So it sounds like Svitlongi is the true hero in this story,
Yeah.
as it's her life's work to dismantle Raznasi's seat of power.
It's true, but you also saw that Raznasi was struggling under the heel of Acererak and was actually, it felt betrayed, at least enough to betray Acererak by giving you guys the, what was it that you guys were collecting in
Oh, right. Before we came into the tomb, we
the
were going
puzzle
around collecting-
cubes? Were they
Yeah.
puzzle cubes?
Yeah, they were
Something like
puzzle
that.
cubes.
So
Yeah.
Raznasi had given you the final ones. And he let you
Yeah, he
guys come
pointed
in
us in the right direction to get in the tomb.
Make no mistake, he is no friend of yours.
That weekly, he was terrified of us when we went into that room.
I was going to say, it sounds like Gunther might just be trying to make Svitlongi the hero of the story.
No. That was Charlie, and then I just barely slipped into the Gunther at the last part.
So that was it. There was more to the journal, but that was the only part of it that actually mentioned
The
the
gargoyle?
four-armed gargoyle, the incident that had separated their entire party. And from there, you stumbled upon all the individual bodies of the banner of the Company of the Yellow Banner, right? So the four-armed gargoyle was the incident that separated them all.
And these statues before us are
Yeah,
four-armed
so-
gargoyles.
Yeah, I'm gonna let's take it right in. You carried on and you found yourselves back in the main balconied chamber where you would look down on the gargoyle statues, each pillar plated in copper, silver, gold, and platinum. But now on the ground level among the four-armed statues. But from this angle, on each pillar, a tiny slit like a coin, about 4 feet off the ground.
Slot.
Coin
maybe,
slot.
Maybe
yeah.
even a slot.
Slit
It's-
slot.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of last week, I thought we had backed up and we were like taking a rest.
I remember the rest.
We found a safe place to rest.
I thought you guys
No,
had
we
just
didn't.
rested right in this room.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah.
corridor leading up to it, so pretty much.
Well, you were about to leave.
We
this-
didn't leave the room.
We didn't leave the room
their
because as soon
eyes
as
started gazing at me as I was making my way towards the corridor.
oh no.
That's right. That's exactly right. So you guys decided to stay here in this room because any attempt at leaving the room appeared to have drawn the attention of these guardians. Are they guardians? I don't know. But so you have. What information do we have here? The four-armed gargoyle was an incident that separated the Yellow Banner Company.
So they sounds powerful.
They, from above looking down, each one represents a metallic color, corresponding to copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
We did start to try to put coins in the slots that matched the color.
That's right. Copernicus, I believe,
Copernicus
had
put
put
in a copper one.
piece. That's right.
Cheap bastard.
Copernicus had filled the copper slot. He
I'll get the copper, guys.
That's right. So I went first.
and here we are. Let us begin. Remember, you had Yaka's floating around the room. Anytime you guys try to ask Yaka while camping about this particular puzzle, Yaka doesn't really seem to know much about it. The lizard, on the other hand, has been trying to rack his little pea brain.
He's smarter than some of us.
It's true, but via magic, right? So it's been trying to. It remembers. It was he was essentially a pet to one of the members of the Yellow Banner Company. He would know about something like this, and it very well this could have been the incident that separated the lizard from his master, right? You found him just down the corridor from here.
Yeah, but didn't we ask him about it and he didn't?
That's right. He's been trying. He something was familiar to him. He said he definitely told you that.
Yeah.
He said, "I do remember one of our members had drawn the ire of these guardians."
Then what's in the pit?
It was the sound of gears and machinery.
Yeah.
Right.
Good ears, Zavril.
He's reading from the flavor text.
He's like leaning over it right now on the map, listening to it. Yeah, mechanical sounds, gears and sprockets.
All right. So are we just now
Giant.
coming in from our rest?
Yeah.
Oh, we did rest.
You rested undisturbed in this main chamber. The gargoyles seem to be fine so long as you.
Long rest or was it short rest? Probably just a short, right?
Whatever I need to do.
Okay.
I would need probably a long rest
Alright.
for it
Long
to
rest.
really
You
matter.
know, half of us need long rests.
Okay. Long
You guys that need short rest, you can pull a guard.
Oh.
That would put us at 29 hammer. If I don't know though. Fairly certain that would put us a long
Sounds
rest.
good to me.
29 hammer. Fucking hammering. We're
How long
hammering
do we
through
have
this.
before
Still
everyone's
hammer time.
I
screwed?
get to put a
Yeah.
new spell back in the Day Nocturne.
Ooh, swapping it out.
Well, I used tongues to talk to the lizard.
Oh.
So
That's right.
Now I have to put a new one back in.
Good.
Copernicus was the
charge it
hero
up.
there.
Yeah. Going to get that anti-gargoyle field spell.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now these are giant four-armed gargoyles.
Well, if 90s cartoons have taught me anything, it's that these gargoyles are just misunderstood and that they're really heroes
Yeah.
trying to maintain like law and
Fucking
order.
excellent cartoon. I just started rewatching it.
Let's talk about the
I used to
shaft
love it.
It's a great one.
for a second. The shaft in the floor in the middle of this room, 10 feet wide, 15 feet deep. It opens into the chamber below. Anybody with dark night vision or whatever it's called
Dark vision.
can see the floor below, but nothing else. You definitely this room, the normal kind of ambiance that has been on this floor anyway is drowned out by the distant rumbles of the gears and sprockets. And
So the
what
gears
are sprockets are the teeth on the gear, right? Or no, those
Those
are
are cogs.
cogs. Thank you. A sprocket is pointy. No, what's the difference between a sprocket and a gear?
Well, I have
Good one.
I have
Don't know.
pictures of
We're asking the
machinery.
big questions tonight.
Right. I have pictures of machinery in my mind, and I don't know if I could actually, if it's right, or if I could actually describe it. But I'm gonna Google it. That'll make life easy.
I want to say one has pointed cogs and the other are like flat plateaued cogs. But I mean, yeah, cogs. But don't quote me on that. Maybe a sprocket is the sharp teeth.
Applies generally to any wheel upon which a radial projections engage a chain passing over it. So it's like a gear, but with but specifically for chains, maybe.
That's sprocket?
Yeah.
No shit.
Interesting. Yeah, and to use it.
It's to transmit rotary motion between two shafts where gears are unsuitable.
So
Yeah, I think it's basically a gear, but for a chain.
Right.
Instead of another
which
gear.
would explain why they're spiky to fit up through the chain
Right,
links.
right.
Okay, that's all coming together now. That's a little foreshadowing of things to come.
thank God we figured that out. Okay.
I bet there's a whole handful of listeners right now. They're like, thank God they I never really thought about that.
Right?
Yep.
Nobody remembers this stuff from 6th or 7th grade or whatever.
Yeah. So
Christy
there it is.
remembers, but she didn't speak up when we were asking the question, so. Did
No.
she really?
I didn't know what the difference between a sprocket and a gear was.
Now you do.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Irame, have you figured this out yet?
There seems to be nothing in the pit, Copernicus, and no, I haven't figured anything out. Except for that it seems we can't leave this place without drawing the ire of these guardians.
The lizard speaks up again. Yes, I do remember now. It was one of our own who angered these things. It is what set
The
it all
gears
in
in motion.
What do you do to anger him?
That I cannot recall. I was just being myself.
It was just being a lizard.
I was just being a lizard at the time.
You know, lounging.
Copernicus, see if you can go up the stairs.
Ooh, good idea, because it'd still be in the room.
All right. Yeah, I'll slowly go up the stairs, keep my eye on the gargoyles, see if they do anything.
Yeah, as you're moving up the stairs, everything seems fine. But as soon as you reach the top going into the chamber, the landing above,
Yep.
that is when all four of the gargoyles... Well, actually, that's when 3... Wait, how many are there?
Are you all
Who's
right?
fucking DMing
Are you
in there?
all right?
I say you roll a 1d4
DM, how many
minus
are-
3.
That's when the silver, gold, and platinum gargoyles look at Copernicus as though watching your every move.
Oh, bitch, where you going?
So I wonder, because I did put the copper piece.
Ooh.
Maybe that's why that
What about
one's
the
not
platinum?
Oh, you pay a toll to pass through the room?
But what about the platinum?
Did he put a platinum piece in?
Nobody put a
No,
platinum
he
piece
put a
in.
copper one in.
That's what I'm saying. The platinum didn't track him.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said
Silver,
silver
The
and
gold,
gold.
silver,
and
gold,
platinum.
and platinum.
Okay, I
Yep.
only heard silver and gold.
My bad. I may have only said that. I thought I said all three.
No, they heard it apparently.
Try to keep up. Well, I don't know. Put
So pay the
the
toll.
silver in.
Yeah.
Pay the troll toll.
Irame will put a silver piece in. The silver gargoyle.
I'm gonna take a step further, Copernicus.
I think
So-
it's requiring each of us to pay. All four eyes looked at me as I approached the corridor.
Oh,
Only three appeared to follow Copernicus.
Gunther will test that theory, and he'll approach the corridor to see if even the copper one looks.
Yeah, all of them look at not necessarily you. It doesn't really care much about Gunther, but his mustache definitely draws the ire out.
I could see they're envious.
Irame's going to walk towards Copernicus to stand next to him on the staircase to see whose gaze she draws.
Irame, all of them are. They seem extremely interested in your movements at that point.
All four of them?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's per person.
But I put one in the silver.
I didn't hear you do that.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
she said she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did? When did you do that? Last episode?
No, just now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah,
I
you
listened
did.
to the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
episode. I just missed it. That's all. My bad. So, yeah. Okay. So then obviously all of them except for the silver
Well,
one.
it
The
wasn't
silver one was-
obvious.
All
That's
right.
why I tested
It
it.
should have been obvious at this point.
Okay, so with this, so what shall we do? It does appear there is some sort of toll, but is it a toll we want to pay?
Yes.
Yes.
Irame's limping in with her necrotic ass.
We appear to be one platinum short.
And is it that simple? We drop a few coin in these slots, and then we are free to explore further.
It does seem a bit easy.
It's worth a try.
But
Do we
it's better
have-
than doing nothing.
It's exactly
Yes,
what they want us
we
to
decided last time that
We have enough.
we have it, yeah.
Okay.
So Irame
do.
is
Just what they'll suspect.
gonna run around sticking coins in slots.
All right.
Yeah, Cappy will too. He'll fill up his slots.
Gunther will be doing the same, but begrudgingly. Not so much because he's worried about the money, but because I think there's more to this than meets the eye.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I'll just tick off like 12 gold for that, because the platinum's 10 gold.
Oh yeah,
And a gold and a
I
silver.
don't even
and a
keep
copper.
track.
Is
of
it
those
10
things.
gold these days? Damn.
I
I
think
thought
so.
it was 5, right?
It used to be
I thought- yeah, I
5,
thought
but
it
I
was
only
think, but I
5?
think,
Oh,
I
wait,
think in the
that's
new
old school.
That's
Excuse
old
me.
school. I think now everything's 10, 10 of everything.
Yeah, they could have done that to simplify it.
What is
Yeah,
it?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
And there's no Electrum anymore.
Yeah. Electrum is like the nickel, right?
It was like half
You thought it
gold,
was
half
2
platinum.
silver? Or 2 gold was an Electrum?
I think Electrum was no, platinum was 5 gold. Yeah, Electrum was weird. Maybe it was 5 silver. It was an Electrum. It was half silver, half gold, or something like that.
Yeah. I thought it was before gold.
Yeah,
Electrum. Get the fuck out
Electrum
of here
was
with
5
Electrum.
silver. I'm pretty sure it was
What's an
5 silver.
electrum?
It's a currency that was unnecessary. I don't even.
But it's real metal. It's a real thing.
Electrum is a real metal.
Yeah, it's an alloy. You know,
Okay.
Is it?
I think it's silver
Well, I'd
and gold
imagine it'd
combined.
Have to be.
Interesting.
An Electrum piece is worth 5 silver pieces.
Yeah,
And the platinum piece is worth 10 gold pieces.
was that always worth 10 gold?
This is
pieces?
D&D 5e.
So-
Electrum's
Oh,
still
Electrum's
there.
Oh my god. What?
Maybe. Are you sure?
There's
Is that
one-
official?
There's one Electrum
that on-
piece still in
Or
the
are you
realm.
on a fan site?
Yeah,
or
is that a
something?
fan-
D&D
Is that a
5e
fan?
info.
Is that a fan-made
It-
fucking bullshit?
It's definitely still in there.
Guys, download my mod. I added Electrum pieces to 5e again.
Guys, what happened to Electrum?
I made 5e great again.
So it's a half a gold piece. Yeah.
Get the fuck. How come you never find any Electrum
used to be-
pieces?
I used
I
to
don't know,
like-
DM. How come we don't?
I don't know. It doesn't say it in any of the treasures.
Look, right here on our character sheets. CPSPEPGPPP.
Ooh. I thought those were energy points.
Just throw some energy points right in between the copper and the gold.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you got 5 energy points, all of you, for resting.
Sweet.
The real
use those
question
for-
is, why isn't there an electrum-covered fucking gargoyle?
Oh.
See? Perfect.
Gargoyles don't give a shit about Electrum.
He's down inside the pit. Go find him.
All the gears and cogs are made out of Electrum.
Okay, so
You
we all...
can't see.
Dude,
It's
Zavril.
Electrum.
I think you just fucking. I think you just hit the nail on the head, dude. Why is there not an Electrum fucking gargoyle, dude?
That's the one that's gonna get us.
That's because there ain't no EP in 5E, dude.
All right.
Well,
so wait.
well-
You added up how much it was? How much was it?
Well, technically
One
it
of
would
each?
be 11 and
And a copper.
a silver and a copper. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
just knocked off 12 to call it good. But
Yeah, I did the
All
same.
right.
I get
I'll
you
just
could
mark
go
off
with
11 just because you guys already got the extra.
Yeah. Is Zavril
All right.
doing it too?
He's gonna go through and slide his coins in the slots.
All right. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Zavril's comes back out in the little...
I know.
Yeah.
right?
He's got to put it back in a few times.
Yeah,
It's dinged up.
we love thinking about those old things, don't we?
Does anyone have a spare platinum?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to want this one.
Because
Maybe it's full.
the teeth get worn down. Makes it less legit.
And then we'll try to leave, I guess.
Yep.
All right, which way are you leaving out of? Give me a marching order. Solid marching order here.
Cappy will go up the
I-
stairs.
So I got Cappy, Irame.
Gunther, I feel like, should be pretty close to the front.
You can go ahead of me, Gunther.
All right.
I'll protect you, Miss Aramay.
Your talents better suit you for the rear.
Irme's just gonna blink at you.
Cappy just wants to get the hell away from these
I mean,
things.
tactically, of course.
Looking over her shoulder, Irme is checking to see we're not stealing glances.
Although, if we think these things could attack us from behind, the rear is really the front.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay, let's keep going.
No, but I don't expect it to be this easy. So let's see what happens.
Be on guard.
No, we got this.
My sword is in hand.
All right.
Okay, here we go. You guys, get to the top of the stairs. Where's my dice?
Oh, for the love of
I'm picturing like a Scooby-Doo montage of us
Yeah.
going up and
You
down
know what I just
stairways
thought
and gargoyles looking for us.
Maybe I should go first.
You could go first if you want. I'm sure Copernicus will let you in front of him.
Now I'm curious if Gunther's comment is true.
About the rear being the front.
Yep.
All right, as you're moving to the
I'm in
top,
the front, baby.
Copernicus is in the front. You reach the top of the landing there, unscathed. The gargoyles seem pleased with their tithe. Tithe?
Tithe, yes.
Yeah.
Although
But
technically a tithe is 10% of your income.
Intriguing.
That was about 10%.
It actually was with my gold, but that's because I never
Deveros
updated
doesn't pay
it.
us anything.
It was more than 10% of what
Debitos.
Gunther has left.
however, as you're nearing the top, you, Copernicus, hear a skittering, or up and around the corner, down the double wide hallway ahead.
Skittering.
I will double move
That damned lizard has betrayed us.
Copernicus runs around the corner.
Is it one of the... I think it's one of the keys.
Yeah, the shuffling.
Oh.
Do you see
I
the
think
skull in the
it's
map?
that dark elf that went invisible.
No, I was just...
The sound.
Is it a
you do the same.
sound?
It's the same sound
I really struggled with
is what she
speaking.
tried to say.
You usually say like
The skittering.
skittering, or there's another shuffling, couple
Yeah.
The pitter patters
of bony feet.
of bony feet.
Limp, drag, tap. Limp, drag, tap. You hear a limp, drag, tap. Limp, drag, tap.
Now you round the corner, Copernicus. Now this, you got. Wait a minute. Did you guys already kill the skeleton key on this floor?
No.
I don't remember now.
No.
No,
Well, we
no.
went up a floor from
This
where
is
we
the-
were.
This is the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we
This
just
is
go
all
back up to the
considered the
third?
fourth, though.
Oh.
The
Is
last
that
key
weird
you
half
got was the
floor?
Yeah.
pentagon, right? That was the last key you got.
I'll have to check, but...
Cappy has them all,
Ye-
so we'll look into it.
Triangle, square, pentagon's what we have.
Yeah. So this one, Copernicus, you you notice this one is shaped like that of a hexagon. It's
Hexa, what is that, 5?
It's getting
Six.
six. It's
Six.
getting more and more complex. The pentagon is 5. They started as a triangle.
Oh,
then
okay,
a
yeah.
square.
If only there were one of these with a heart shaped.
I'll call back to the rest of the group. Hurry! Up the stairs! It's one of the skeletons. And,
This would be Gunther's first, right?
Yes.
So he just has a puzzled look as he kind of just glances at the rest of the party looking for clues as to what's on people's minds. Why is this relevant?
and I don't know if we need to roll initiative or if I can pop an Eldritch Blast at him, but...
They
what I'm gonna
contain
do.
keys. Now move that mustache of yours.
Oh yeah.
I know they die pretty easy.
Step on my mustache and it will step
Yeah,
on
they didn't have
you.
much. Where did I get the little token for one though? Hold on. Apologies. It's been a while since I pulled a key out. Here we go. Let's bring him in. And I think it is going to be
Oh, damn.
getting the combat tracker ready.
Yeah. That song is stuck in my head now.
I love Cyndi Lauper.
She had some good moments in her career.
Dude, she was way ahead of her time though. I think. Alright, can I just drag into the combat tracker? Well, yes I can. Wow, Fantasy Grounds, you're epic. Okay, here we go.
I would recommend the Goonies reunion. That was a good one.
We are going to roll initiative. I apologize for that delay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with we're going to go counterclockwise tonight. We're going to start with Copernicus because he looks like he's busy looking shit up.
Nish is 16. Not bad.
16 for Copernicus. K-Way, Zavril, what do you got?
I've got a 10.
All right, let's see Gunther.
Gunther has a 7.
Gunther's mustache.
27.
Irame,
It is a 13.
13, even with the Jin's bonus.
Yeah, it was low.
Okay, what'd you roll, a 1?
It's funny, you always have to be reminded of Eugen's bonus.
I forget about it a lot, but I didn't forget that time.
If I gotta be honest, if it were me and I had like a 21 dex, I would never forget. It would be like that's the focal
Right,
point of my
right.
character. Like that's my
It would
godhood.
define you.
Yeah, dude, it's like my new godhood right there. Okay, yeah, because I'd tell everybody at work and shit. I'd be like, dude, I got a 21 dex. Fucking crazy, right?
No,
does.
Shut
Tell
up and take
everyone.
the delivery out.
All right, here we go. Copernicus.
Copernicus. Yaka's
Double.
DMing
She
now.
is Skexy.
Copernicus, it's your turn.
Yeah, man, double blast this guy. I know it's all I've been doing a lot lately, but
Wait. Let me get some combat music going.
What is that?
There it is.
Goodies are good enough.
Goodies are good enough
first one is 26 to hit
for me.
and a nat 20, so a 27.
Damn.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
You have a good Cyndi Lauper voice.
Thank you.
Wait, what? I wasn't even looking. I thought that was Christy, but wasn't.
We don't even know because we're all wearing bandanas.
That'll be 17 force damage.
Oh my god, that's enough to annihilate the. You just like.
Yeah.
And it flies against the wall, shattering the bones into a bunch of shitsy bitsies.
Did Copernicus just one shot?
Yeah, they're easy to kill.
We've one-shotted all of them, I think.
It also
Okay.
rolled a 3 on its initiative. Otherwise, they are pretty fast, and they do try to run. They could have gotten.
I didn't know if
Oh
they
yeah,
got
that's
stronger.
right. They tried to run.
And you are getting stronger as you go, I think.
I didn't know if they got stronger though.
Oh.
No, I think their thing is they can just get away from you quick.
Cappy will
You gotta
walk
hit 'em
over,
fast.
Send you on a goose chase.
and pick up the hexagon-shaped key.
And he says, "How many sides are?"
You hold it over your head.
Yep.
Dun, dun.
Yaka floats over, and the bones begin to coalesce around him. Oh, he's got a body now! No, just kidding.
Fuck out of here with a body, Yaka. Slap the shit out of the bones.
And for some reason, it grows to like 5 times.
Boss. He's been traveling with you the whole time. All
What
right.
if Yaka is a Sararak?
Oh,
my
shit.
god.
Twists.
And we're giving him all the gems.
Giving him all the
Undefeatable
gems.
boss.
He's using the gems to fucking fund the tomb.
Right? He's dividing his phylactery amongst every gem while depriving us of the resources we need to fight him.
The bones crumble. Copernicus retrieves the what?
Hexagon.
Key.
Are they all the same color?
Yeah, I think so. Were they different?
Bone
I think
color.
they're just bone.
Boom. Yeah, like nicotine stained is what I'm picturing. Now, yeah, they
Have the
have
mystery.
they haven't been bleached. Not on this floor. Now you find yourselves in a very familiar hallway. This is the double wide hallway. Up ahead to the right was that single hallway with the stairs that led down to the Minotaur maze that was hanging on the
fuck
wall.
that room.
Up ahead, though, unexplored territory, there was these snake heads protruding
this
from
puzzle.
the wall.
Let's
Is
see
that
if
where we
can figure
have
this
to
out.
go?
Yes.
I think it's the
So
only
that's-
way
Absolutely.
left.
Or the spiral stairs? We don't know everything about
Yeah,
the
we
spiral
have to
stairs.
go
don't
all
even-
the way up and around.
Technically, we don't even know the spiral stairs are there.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
we
know
do.
that they come down somewhere, but
Well, we
don't
know they
how
go
to get
down,
to
but
them.
we've never really explored them. You know, we've never encountered them. Well, you know.
That's true.
on this floor.
Can we see ahead on the map here? Just helps if I have the visual.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's zoom out a little bit, move it around. So that's what we're looking at here, boys. This is where we're at. There, let me move.
It appears we made a full circle.
All right, so why did
Yes.
refresh my memory? Why did we turn away from this door?
Because it just confused the
We
shit
couldn't.
out
Because
of us.
there's
We couldn't
puzzles.
solve
Snakes
the riddle.
with blood on them, and we couldn't get the riddle.
It was like there was the blood and Mung and something.
And said somebody was going to get bit if they didn't do it right or something like that.
Sounds like a
right.
job for Evan Williams.
Let me read this flavor text again. This is what
Let's do
appears
it.
what appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of the hallway, but it bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are 2 matching bronze sculptures, each the head and neck of a serpent with fangs bared. On the lintel above the door is inscribed the following message in common. Warm Wait. Warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, and gruel for the ghoul.
Oh, blood. That's blood. Why didn't we solve that before?
Well, yeah, it's blood, but
God damn it, Arame. Well, what do you do with the blood?
Whose blood?
Yeah, but I didn't even solve that it was blood before. Like, I didn't even... It was a blood sacrifice that we need to get in.
I do not like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's why we didn't do it, is because of the blood sacrifice.
Is it?
Who?
You
must
guys
be
bust out
their
that
blood.
theory.
You guys never solved a riddle. You never got to the blood part.
Yeah, I don't think we even got to the blood part.
Didn't we figure out that that's what was going down the snake's mouth?
Yeah, we saw the blood in the mouth and we figured...
Yeah, dried blood globules.
But we I think it was more so we didn't want to get bit. And we thought if we
Right,
did it
exactly.
wrong, we were going to get bit. But I think we have to get bit.
The stench
Doesn't change anything.
The
So,
stench of rotting flesh wafts from the bronze serpents.
disgusting.
Close examination reveals dried blood in each of the statue's mouths and tiny tubes at the back of its neck.
ew.
Gunther will remove his gauntlet and just put his hand, like, so that the mouth of the serpent is at the flesh between the thumb and the index finger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to see what happens. He's going to stick his hand there. On one of them.
You stick your hand there in its mouth.
Actually, is it wide enough that I could spread both my arms out and do both my hands at the same time? Because that would look pretty cool.
Yeah, you
I can see
absolutely.
the comic panel.
And as a matter of fact, if you didn't do that, Irame was going to step in quickly to put her hand in because
So
I don't
it's at
think
the
just
same
one
time,
should do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you put your hands inside the mouths of the serpents, but nothing happens. They're just statues.
Perhaps try cutting your hand before.
I hate. This is funny because
I know,
it's,
in movies.
in movies
I hate
they
it
always cut the
too.
palm of their hand. I'm like, that's the worst
Worst
friggin'
spot.
place
I
to cut.
know. Terrible. I agree.
Absolute
So
worst.
I am
Yeah.
not going to cut the palm of my hand. I'll cut like my forearm on the
Yeah.
harder
Yeah.
side.
Nick your
not-
forearm. Yeah. What are you doing?
There's got to be a better
Even the
place
back
even
of
than
your
that.
hand is a better space than the palm
Right.
of your hand.
Right, you got to hold your sword.
Yeah. It's always gonna
That's
pucker.
why I don't know if I would even
gonna
use
pucker?
anywhere on
Ew.
my arm. I think I would use like a thigh, maybe. I don't know. Butt cheek.
You're gonna get your
The butt
I'd
cheek.
cut my butt cheek. Fuck it. I mean,
I would not maim my ass.
I
But this
don't.
part of the arm, like the outer part of the arm, isn't that bad. I mean,
No.
you have muscle there, but if you don't go too deep, you're
Yeah.
in good shape.
All right.
So that's what Gunther's going to do.
All right.
He's going to look at the rest of the party. Now, the proper way to do this is not to cut the palm of your hand, as they do in the tales of old. That is just poetic license.
Irame will step up because I'm assuming now Gunther can't reach both because
Right.
it's his
'cause
forearm.
now it's my forearms.
And she'll do the same
Okay.
on the opposite side.
All right. Here we go. You guys bleed into the mouths of the serpents, and
Lose a little blood. Do a little dance.
at that, when enough blood gets sucked through the tubes, and you hear the rumbling of the massive, heavy-ass door you see. This door's got to weigh at least 1,000 pounds.
Jesus.
And it begins to open, revealing the chamber beyond.
Well, let's see it. I want to say
The
that.
Chamber of Commerce.
Irame will look. Irame will look to Gunther and say,
Welcome to the banquet.
"I shudder to think what we're actually feeding."
The thought too has crossed my mind. Where doth our blood fall?
I'm gonna reveal the map, and then I'm gonna describe and then I'm gonna read it. Oh, let's remember how to do this without fucking breaking
We should
it.
try to track that down.
What's up?
We should try to track down what we just fed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was thinking because it made me think of the way the other door opened.
Mm.
We had to entice the zombie type creature, and it walked and pulled the doors open. Right.
That was a cool room.
So maybe there's something like that. Like there's something on the other side of the room, and when there's enough blood for it to smell it, it'll.
Oh shit!
There are red things on the map.
Yeah, red stars. These aren't white stars; they're red stars.
And it looks like this meets up with the old tunnel room.
So typically these would be statues, right? Normally, this symbology.
Yeah, pretty
But they're
typically.
red.
What do we got?
The doors rumble open, revealing what's beyond. This vaulted chamber features a 10-foot deep sunken floor surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors,
Ew.
Sweet.
each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear.
That is so Charlton.
A gruesome throne lashed together of bone and strips of skin stands atop the west ledge. A fearsome, horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Shuffling about the sunken portion of the room are 3 gaunt humanoid figures in dusty robes, draped in cobwebs, their eyes and mouths stitched shut. Armed with brushes and clay pots of pigment, they paint the walls and pillars with grim, poorly rendered illustrations.
Such idolatry and atrocity is what brings me here.
Zavril, as you're peering in, you hear a familiar voice. That throne is made from the bones of dead Omuans and the skull of Omu's great Minotaur champion, Karagos. Consumed by an uncontrollable rage, Karagos never stopped fighting until he fell. They had to blindfold him in between bouts. Was quite impressive, really. Here's Papa Zottle.
Say his name one more time.
Papa
The
Zottle.
Minotaur's name.
You
not
had Papa Zottle, right?
Yeah,
Did I fuck
Yes.
that up?
Yeah, the Ibley.
No, say the Minotaur's name one more time.
Oh, Karagos.
Karagos sounds like a mighty warrior.
Again, he was quite impressive. Now, yeah, what do you guys... now you see... Does everyone get an idea now? This is a throne room. Quite interesting as far as the decor. And then you've got these 3 creatures skulking about, painting images.
And nothing is on the throne?
Scepter.
The
Just-
scepter, and then if you're looking at if anyone's wondering of the images that the painting that they're painting,
Yeah.
I think it's something that might catch your eye. One of the artists is presently painting over scenes. The scenes that he's painting over they're depicting the various scenes that you guys are familiar with. One of them is an image of a short, stout humanoid walking into a chamber with a bunch of buttons, there's squares on the floor, square tiles.
Oh yeah.
Another one, a goat-like figure stepping into the ring. the ring room there.
So these are all yellow bannermen they're depicting.
Mm-hmm.
Where people died.
Now they're painting over these images with new ones.
Are they us?
And as you may have guessed it, you see several silhouettes standing before a giant domed room. Before them, a sphere of sorts hanging in the air with a cloth draped over it.
Oh, God.
Follow Svitlongi.
The Beholder. They're drawing the Beholder, Zavril.
Beholder. I hardly knew her.
Another artist appears to be painting a scene that depicts a stern-looking adventurer stepping into a well of darkness within the mouth of one of those bearded demon-faced statues you've been seeing, while his companions nervously watch. Could that be Zavril stepping into it?
Only Zavril would be that foolish.
The third artist appears to be putting finishing touches on a scene depicting a Yuan-Ti woman getting blasted by a beholder.
All right.
So the artists, and they're present, and they're currently working, creating these new murals, correct?
Yeah,
But they're like eyes
many
and
are there?
mouths are sewed shut.
there's 3 of them.
3 of them.
What colors are your pots? Of paint.
What colors are their pots?
Of paint. I thought in the beginning you
It's
said.
a pigment. Yeah, it's a pigment. I'm assuming made of berries, some berries,
Oh, okay.
jungle
They all
berries.
have the same one.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, yeah.
Dyes like mushrooms.
It's not
and-
significant. It's not big.
Yeah, it might be 2 or 3. I wouldn't expect much in the way of a color spectrum. At most, 2 or 3 different colors.
These artists, these seers, seem to be passively recording deeds. Now, what is your impression of this room as a whole? What is this place? Gunther looks at his companions because he's not exactly sure what the purpose of this space is, like this whole room maybe is.
Zavril, you said Karagoth? Was that the name you mentioned aloud earlier?
Yes. I was talking with Papazadal. Sounded
Is this
like
his
Karagok.
throne room?
It appears so, yes.
Who was he?
Sounded like he was a great warrior, a gladiator of sorts.
Why would his throne room be tied to the fates of those who end up on the wall?
Also, I remember this Karagos character, and he was a slave, would never sit on a throne. What are you playing at? First the crown, and now this. You see Yaka float in. I believe what we have here, boys, is a certain betrayal. Expected by nobody but me, of course. What are you playing at?
Is Karagoth long form for Kaz? Was Kaz the name of the Minotaur in Dragonlance that was the slave in the gladiator pits?
Oh, neato.
I'm not sure, but typically gladiators were slaves, and Yaka is probably from that time, so he'd probably remember shit like that.
Do you know of this? I forgot his name already.
Karagoth? Was that it?
Karagos?
Karagos.
Karagos.
Do you know of this
I'm sure of a
Karagos?
It could be Karagos too. I'm not
Just pick one and
as
stick with it.
familiar
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Sounds Greek to me.
Pick one and stick with it. Yeah. If it's Greek, then I'd go Os, but
Yeah,
But it's up to you,
It
really.
definitely
Minotaur
sounds,
is Greek.
It sounds Greek. Karagos or Karagos, right?
it's up to you, right? You
Yeah.
just pick one.
No, I'm going with the Greek format. If it's Greek, you think it would be Karagos,
I'm not 100% certain,
but you'd
but I
lean
lean
that way. Yeah, so it would be Karagos.
I like Goss.
Yeah.
Goss does sound better.
Karagos.
I wrote down Goss.
Karagos. His name is Karagos.
Yaka steps up. Well, Yaka floats to approach you. Oh, the trader asks questions. Well, I am not as familiar. I don't know Karagos personally, and also I don't really recognize this macabre throne either. But I wouldn't be so bold as to say that a gladiator sat upon it.
I am surprised the drow has not tried to sit upon it already. Actually, I do want to. So you said that it drops up. There's there's stairways and the edges kind of drop into like a lower area.
So this lower area, this is 25. Okay, so 4 pillars support the ceiling, which is about 15 feet above the ledges, and 25 feet above the sunken floor.
So 10 feet below us
Yep.
is a sunken floor. Is there anything remarkable in the space below us?
Upon examination, no, it looks bare. It does look worn.
Could this be a gladiator pit?
That's what I was thinking. As far as thrones, I would want nothing to do with the responsibility of sitting on one.
Perhaps if we descend, we will fight these warriors depicted in the statues.
I don't know. If we
Have
start inching in there, do we see a door to the south?
No.
Yeah, there's no other ins and outs of this room.
Not at first glance, no.
Okay.
But you do recall that with any sort of, why don't we roll a skill check? I don't think we've done that since coronavirus started.
Probably not.
Let's do a skill check here.
If this was Pathfinder, this would be the perfect
some
dungeoneering check.
Let's go.
yeah, this would be a dungeoneering check. But let's
really-
do investigation maybe. I don't know.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
I like to provide 2 options.
For level 4, have we applied the clue, find the Iron Scepter's twin?
Maybe insight as well.
No.
Oh, Irame.
What was the question?
Very clever, elf.
Upon Karagos's throne sits a
Scepter.
scepter, and there is a clue for this level, and it is find the Iron Scepter's twin. Have we come across? Have we come across a scepter? Question 1.
This
Question
is
2.
The first one.
We did, I thought. In one of the... Anyway, go ahead.
I do think we do have a scepter
Second
somewhere.
question.
And the second question was, I couldn't remember if we had already applied Find the Iron Scepter's Twin to a different
I don't think so.
puzzle.
But I do have concerns that it is Svitlangi that has the other scepter. The scepter of the serpent or something like that.
No, that was a staff.
That was a staff.
Oh,
Okay.
whew.
It's the only
And
other
that
thing
was
that
not on
could have
this
been
floor.
the only other thing that could have been close to a scepter was the mace of terror that Copernicus looted out of.
But that's a
Yeah, but
mace.
nothing on
That's
this
not
floor.
scepter. I
Right,
wouldn't think it has
that's
anything to do with it.
Right,
So
What
maybe,
that's the closest thing to a
Right.
scepter I
Okay.
think that you guys have found.
What was
so maybe we haven't found it yet.
what was inside the chest after we completed the maze?
Oh,
Nothing.
No, he got his gold
was the-
finding thing. Can you get that out of there?
No.
Give you treasure
right, but
sense?
what was the item?
Well, yeah, there was an item.
It was for the frog, right?
But so there might have been stuff that we didn't touch because nobody wanted to be possessed by a new thing.
It was the arm guards, I thought, and I grabbed
Oh,
them.
of archery.
and they didn't work.
We still would have wrapped them up.
They were like armed guards of archery or something.
Okay, just
I thought
making
it
sure
was
it wasn't a scepter.
I thought it was strength? No.
I think it was like archery related. Something stupid.
Doesn't help anyone here.
These stairways that go down into the lower level. I do think this is some kind of arena. And I think if we were
Yes.
to descend, we would fight.
What were the results on the
I got a 9.
the exploration
Investigation.
investigation there? I don't even know what the
I don't
skills
think
are anymore.
I don't think Gunther had that exposure, so
Oh, gotcha.
bothering.
Yeah, right.
I think
I got a 20.
this is Zabral's best investigation check throughout this entire game with a 5.
Irame got a 20.
Wow.
All right, Irame, you can recall based on the layout that this room would have led to that dead end hallway that came down the spiral stairs from above. There was a short corridor that led to nothing. And if your calculations are correct,
And they always are.
it would lead to this room.
Secret door.
And you may even, I mean, yeah. I don't. Are you guys going in at this point?
I thought we were already in.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Yes,
At
we
least
were
in the
peering
hallway
inside.
in, like
Right,
beyond the
right,
door.
right.
Yeah, the 4 of us. Yeah, that's more so where I pictured us.
Yeah, same here. Like just in.
Yeah, don't mind the grid. And
So
map.
Irame's going to peek around the left corner, and she's got her journal open, and she's like, "If my mapping is correct, there should be an entrance to that to that spiral staircase over there."
Um,
And then she's gonna look down at her journal and kind of scribbled notes and kind of pictures she's kind of pictures she's kind of laid out of the dungeon so far, and she's going to look to Zavril and Copernicus and say, "I miss Quincy."
It's for the best he never came in here. The boy wouldn't have lasted a day.
I can hardly make sense of my
All
own
right
notes.
now, come on.
He would have known exactly where we are at all times.
So I'll get right up to the edge. You said it's about 10 feet down into the pit,
yep.
and the painters aren't paying any heed to us as we're coming in.
It does not appear so.
Irame's going to look at the statues, the wooden statues,
Mm-hmm.
and see if she can find one that's holding a scepter.
I was thinking that too. Cappy will go to the north. I'll I'll stealth around. I can roll for it if you want me to.
I guess
but-
just more generally, I wanted to know if they were identical statues or not.
Oh yeah.
At a quick glance from here, they do appear to be identical. Copernicus, give me a stealth check or whatever.
But
it
no
is.
scepters.
No, they were holding spears.
Spears.
Spears. Okay.
But that's at a quick glance from here. If you want to move closer, I'm going to need. Well, Copernicus, what was your stealth roll?
just an 11.
Okay, Copernicus is moving up. You see he's
Thought you were
attempting to
better
be
than that.
stealthy.
It was a bad roll. It's a thin walkway, you know. Trying not to fall.
Not that thin.
There's not even any railings here.
Yeah, the railings have that psychological effect.
Right.
The lack of railings, rather.
All right, Arame, are you? Copernicus is roping around to the north. Are you continuing to the south, or are you stopping there?
Jesus, he did so bad I might just follow him to get a group stealth check for him.
Watch where you're walking.
If you don't want to be alone, that's okay. You can follow him up.
Well, I went north because I thought you were going south.
All right, I'll continue south with the stealth check.
And Zabral's fixated on that throne.
And oh, that's really bad.
Well, he already got a crown.
Oh.
Okay. That is a 15.
All right.
15 years from now, like, Zabril is ruling Chult from this location.
I used a luck point, by the way.
Okay.
To reroll
To get
that.
your to get your 15 on your stealth. All right, Irame, as you're moving south, you come upon that portion of the room that of the wall that appears to be
That should connect.
that should connect to that corridor.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check for a
Okay.
secret door.
Let's see what you get. You have advantage because of you're kind of onto it already.
All right, that is a
So Yaka's
17.
not interrupting it.
17, definitely. Yeah, Irame, you're feeling around on the wall, and sure as hell, your finger goes into a slot, and a click sound, and then boom, the wall slides open, revealing the spiral staircase.
Just out of curiosity, how loud is that?
It's loud enough for you guys to hear for sure.
And do the artists don't have any reaction whatsoever?
Ooh.
No, none. It seems that they are completely invested in their task at hand.
Okay. That jibes.
Jives.
Copernicus, you round the corner. Are you continuing up on the north side of the room?
Yeah, I want to get a closer look at the statues. They're all holding spears, you said?
Yeah, grass skirts and spears like Chultan warriors. Give me a...
Uh-oh.
Do the grass skirts move? Like, are they swishy or
One thing on her mind.
Well, are they?
All she ever thinks about.
No, I don't think...
Are they? I think I
So-
know what you're getting at. Are they like made of stone?
Yeah, are they
depicting
grass skirts
or are they
are they-
actual?
I
Yeah.
think they're actual stone because
Okay.
Stone representations of
Grass.
grass, right? I think if it
Are
were
they
real
I
grass,
thought
it
these
would have
statues
decayed.
were wood. Why did I think?
Oh yeah,
that?
they were wooden statues.
Wooden
He did
statues.
say. So it's a carving. They're carvings.
'Kay.
Do you want something from me? A roll or a check? Or?
Yeah.
That was more so why I
well, an
thought-
No, you had a good
investigation or
memory.
is it investigate perception or investigation if you're examining?
I guess it would depend on the nature, but
Yeah.
I think it's a perception.
All right.
it's always good to have two options anyway, just to have the player lean on.
Natty
Yeah.
2. So
All right, you
not noticing much.
examining the first statue. You don't really notice all too much. Are you moving on?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll kind of hang there by the top of the stairs, waiting, see what the rest of the group does.
So
Alright.
Irame will do her first one then,
Okay.
and 18.
18. Irme, you're examining the statue, and you don't find anything out of the ordinary on this one.
Gunther adjusts the grip on his sword, and he's looking around. He just feels a little bit out of his element, and like I said, I've said it a couple times. Like instinctually, I think that if we were to descend, we would be in combat. And although I don't want to provoke combat, Gunther feels comfortable in combat.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Right now, he
Zayril,
doesn't
on the
feel
other
that
hand-
comfortable. Zavril does what?
Zayril, on the other hand, does like to provoke combat.
Yeah.
So, Copernicus, since this is the hall of a great gladiator, who do you think would win in a duel, myself or you?
Against who? You against me?
Ah, yes.
Let's hope it's not a battle of the wits, huh, Gunther?
Well, Copernicus is just like, he's half full
That's
in
one has
necrotic
already
damage.
been won.
He's half full in necrotic damage. Has been aged 10 years. Zavril's more than half his age. But, he cracks a smile and looks over. I think I could take you, Zavril.
Take you out dancing.
You think you could take me?
You're fast with those whips, but you're not that fast, boy.
I don't think he can hear us.
Did he lose his second ear?
Oh, no.
While he's deaf, I'm going to go to the second statue and roll
No,
a perception.
I'm back. It was beeping at me.
Okay. Yeah,
Almost like my headphone batteries are dying.
That one was only a 6. Nope, 7, sorry.
Irame, you move to the second statue, examining this one. Looking up at the creepy hornet's head. You kind of give a little shudder. But you don't find anything out of the usual on this one.
I guess if Copernicus and Zavril are talking trash to each other, Gunther will follow Irame's lead on the opposite side of the room and examine the other 3 statues. And a natty 1 in the first.
You don't need to do that. I think Copernicus already did the
is already
first.
going through
Oh, he did
those.
the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
talking.
then the
Yeah.
first
to him
one
as
that
he's
I would have
looking
done
at
was
him.
the second one.
Okay,
That was an natty
anyone. Okay. And I'll do the third one on my side for something abysmal, like a 5.
Were we going perception?
Yeah, that's what I was using.
Okay, so 13 on my final one.
Let me see here. Irame, let's resolve yours. You don't find anything out of the ordinary.
I'm not seeing anything over here, but I might just be bored of looking at statues. Anything over there?
Well, they haven't sprung to life yet, so that's good.
Gunther, on the third statue, you peek into the alcove and you actually notice the wall behind the statue is slightly ajar.
Something doesn't look quite right here. It looks as if there's a passage or some kind of space behind the statue.
Nice work, Gunther.
Look at you, little investigator after all.
Just using my mustache like the what they used to find the wells.
Dowsing rods.
Dowsing rods.
yeah.
Hey, as you step closer to it, you saw your mustache flicker a little bit, and a little
It's
tiny
all about
breeze.
clearing the mind and feeling the mustache lean toward where you need to go.
Can we
them
squeeze
as
by the
feelers.
statue, or will we have to like move it out of there to get through?
No, you'd be able to squeeze by it. I think.
Did that discovery diffuse the contest between Zavril and Copernicus?
Yeah, there.
It kind of did.
I was kind of getting curious.
Cappy had no interest in going to battle with them.
Irame's gonna circle about, not behind the throne, but back the way she came.
Mm-hmm.
To her, I never know what to, like, friends. To her buddies. To her her posse.
Her pals,
My
Her coworkers.
my coworker, my acquaintances.
colleagues.
I always want to say comrades. My comrades, not Conrads.
Conrads.
Comrades. My comrades.
And
Oh, I don't do anything. I'm just, waiting in line to squeeze
is anybody doing anything?
through. I'm assuming.
Yes. What was the answer? Do we have to move the
We do
statue
not.
to get past? Okay, so Gunther will try to squeeze past.
Yeah, at a fraction of your movement speed, you are able to squeeze through and push the door open, revealing, again, another chamber.
Watch for traps, Gunther. What do you see?
Oh, traps are not my forte. And Gunther rolls a natural 3 with no modifications on perception, looking for traps. He really has +0 perception. He's a fucking level. What level are we? 8, 9? Level 8 +0 on perception.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Fear not, Irame Fidvain. There are no traps here.
What have we found back here?
This small 15-foot by 15-foot room houses in the center a pedestal of sorts. In the center of the room is a pedestal, and on it
Another scepter.
is another scepter.
Nice.
Holy
The twin. You found it. Good job, Gunther.
And what do we do with this? Copernicus?
I don't know. I would grab it, bring it out here.
All right, Gunther reaches out and grabs a hold of the scepter.
All right.
At that.
I am the ruler of Chalch. All those before.
Bow before my
yeah.
beauty and greatness.
His cape flies in the wind.
You take hold of the
mustache.
scepter. You take hold of a Sararax scepter.
Oh.
And hold it up high.
It's a Naceraceptor.
Does it have his name on it? How does he know?
And we'll see you next time on the Natty 19 podcast.
Getting good.
I was
Getting
hoping
good
you
up
were
in
going to
here.
get possessed, man.
I was hoping he was getting possessed too.
Yeah, no possession, huh?
He gets
We'll have to
possessed by
find out
Sarah.
next time.
Next week? Well, I guess it wouldn't be next week.